YouTube, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Trey Mace. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but they haven't been pushing my videos out. I haven't been getting any views on the channel. So please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for the algorithm, man. I really appreciate it. Let's jump right into this article. Anthony Davis, injury. What we know after All-Star exits, Mavericks debut early. This guy got hurt in the first game as a Dallas Maverick. This is what Lakers fans have been dealing with Anthony Davis for about 5 years now, and it's sickening. I really feel for Dallas Mavericks fans out there. The Lakers, they really finessed y'all, man. We ended up getting Luka Doncic for this injury-prone ass power forward named Anthony Davis, and I couldn't be happier after the trade, man. I was extremely happy with it. I feel like the Lakers came out on top for sure. And Dallas Mavericks fans, AD was balling in the first game for the first 3 quarters and ends up getting hurt on a non-contact play. And that's just what we've been dealing with for the longest time. Like, it got old. It was really annoying. It's like the guy doesn't do any strength and conditioning. He just shows up for games. That's what I feel like. Because he's too big to be getting hurt like this often. It's crazy. But he's a great player when he's on the court. But he gets hurt a little bit too much for my liking. And Dallas Mavericks fans, they're really feeling what we've been feeling for the longest time. Anthony Davis played his first game as a member of the Dallas Mavericks on Saturday. The big man was traded from the Los Angeles Lakers to Dallas last week in a shocking trade that sent Luka out west. Davis' Mavericks debut did not have the outcome many would have wanted, especially after a vocal portion of the fan base was already unhappy about the trade. Yeah, I mean, the GM was getting death threats and things like that. The owner came out a couple days ago and tried to justify the trade. He pretty much said Luka's a Maverick for life, but he supports this trade and he felt like it was the best thing for the Dallas Mavericks. Hey, if you want to trade a 25-year-old top 5 player in the NBA for a 32-year-old top 20 player in the NBA, be my guest. I'm glad the Lakers were the team to get him. Truly. Because when LeBron retires, we'll still have something to build around. And the Dallas Mavericks ain't going to have shit, bro. Because Kyrie's already older. AD is older. They don't really have much on that roster to contend in the future. Yeah, they could contend right now if AD comes in and balls out. But come on, you really think Dallas is going to win a championship? It's not happening, bro. Let's keep it 100. Even with Anthony Davis playing at an all-NBA level, they're not winning a championship. They could make a little noise, but they're not winning too much. Anthony Davis suffers injury in Mavericks debut. Davis appeared to suffer an injury in the third quarter as he was shuffling towards the basket to defend against Rockets center Alfred Sengun. And this was a non-contact injury. Nobody was even near Anthony Davis. He was guarding the center on the Rockets that was driving towards the paint, and he just happened to fall down. Like, I don't know what happened. Something in his groin or something like that, but he just fell down, got hurt, and it's just the usual story, man. I've been watching AD since he came to the Lakers, and this is what he does. He gets hurt off non-contact injuries. He gets hurt off minimum contact injuries, and I felt like the Lakers organization was tired of it. They were frustrated with it, even though he played most of the games last year. He's just an injury-prone basketball player, if we're keeping it 100. LeBron doesn't get nowhere hurt as much as AD, and he's 40 years old, 8 years older than Anthony Davis. So I'm glad Luka's on our team now, because this is the first year Luka has dealt with injuries. He's been in shape, balling most of his career. This is the first time where he's just been hurt and down for a while, and he's set to come back pretty soon. So the Lakers definitely won this one if we keeping it 100. He stopped short and placed his arm near his waist as Sinjin blew right past him for a dunk. Davis immediately fell to his knees. We can't make this shit up, man. Like, you truly can't. Davis was listed as doubtful for the rest of the game due to a lower body injury, according to the Mavericks. Davis told reporters after the game he felt tightness in his groin and quad area, but it was not serious. Yeah, sure, buddy. So let's see what happened to Anthony Davis right here.
Davis. This was a non-contact play. Moving over on the Shingun
Yeah,
drive,
that's crazy, man.
out of the game.
It's crazy. It's really crazy, dog. Like, as a Laker fan, I've seen that so many times. It's not even funny, but I'm not trying to be funny. I don't wish injury on anyone. I feel for the Dallas Mavericks fans, what they're going through. They trade their best player, one of the top players in the NBA, for injury-prone Anthony Davis. And I just don't understand the trade still to this day. They said they were fearful of Luka's ability to not stay in shape, for him being overweight and for him having injuries. So you trade a 25-year-old All-NBA player that took you to the finals last year for Anthony Davis, 32-year-old top 20 player that gets hurt all the time? Can someone please make sense of this for me? Like, as a Lakers fan, I'm happy about it, but I'm just trying to make sense of the whole trade. It really doesn't make sense, man. I know the Dallas Mavericks are regretting this trade already, and it hasn't even been a week. I know they're regretting it, man, because Anthony Davis, he gets hurt way too often. But you traded for him thinking he was going to be an anchor, a centerpiece of your team, and he could still be that. But you're going to have to prepare that he's going to miss time on the court. Like, that's just point blank period. The guy is not going to be playing all the games. He's going to get hurt maybe two or three times a season, and you guys need to be prepared for that. Luka has played all season for the Dallas Mavericks for a few years. You can't expect that from Anthony Davis. So if that's what you're expecting, you're in for a rude awakening. Despite not playing in the fourth quarter, Davis produced a team-high 26 points, 16 rebounds, and 7 assists in 31 minutes of play. Like I said, when he's on the court, he balls. He was balling for the Lakers this year. He truly was. But his injury history is just a little too much, man. It's just too much to overcome. Like, a guy like that should be working on his strength, his conditioning. He should be at the pinnacle prime of his career. His body should be in tip-top shape, but it's just not. He's just not doing what he needs to do off the court like somebody like LeBron James is doing, a guy that's playing at a super high level at 40 years old. He takes care of his body off the court. He eats the right things. He recovers, things like that. Anthony Davis doesn't do that, and you could tell he doesn't do that. His regimen is not good. He needs to work on that if he wants to be a Hall of Fame player. He is a Hall of Fame talent, but a Hall of Fame player, I don't know, man. He's missed a lot of games. I say he's missed about 30 to 40% of the games that he could play in. He's missed those throughout his career. So it's tough, man. It's really tough. I feel for Dallas Mavericks fans what they're going through, man. I see why they're revolting against the team. They're canceling season tickets. And they're just tired of it, man. And it's only been one fucking game. And this guy gets hurt. Not a few games in, the first game. It's incredible, man. I really feel bad for them, dog. The Mavericks defeated the Houston Rockets 116-105 in their first home game since the trade. So they ended up getting the win and things like that. And Davis ended up playing pretty well before he got hurt. But like I said, his conditioning, his regimen, something is off. And they need to get it right. They need to get him right if they want to make this trade even somewhat a successful trade. Because right now, it's a failure of a trade, and it's an absolute win for the Lakers. They got a way younger player, a better player. I mean, can you guys agree with me? Have you ever thought Anthony Davis was a better player than Luka Doncic? Has anyone ever thought that? No. Luka took this team to the finals last year, and they don't even have great pieces around them. They have Kyrie Irving and some defensive players. That's it. Blake Lively and a few other pieces. They got a big center. I forgot his name. He cool. But I just feel bad for the Mavericks, man. This is not it. This is not how you wanted this trade to start off. They're saying Anthony Davis is going to miss a few weeks, a couple to a few weeks with this abductor strain in his groin. So I wish him a speedy recovery. I hope he comes and balls out, just not against my Lakers. And I hope Luka gets his calf right and he plays for us soon. And he shows the Dallas Mavericks why they really fucked up. They got to be the dumbest franchise in the NBA for this trade. Like, I'm just keeping it 100, man. This trade shocked the world, and it's a reason why, because you don't trade a guy like Luka. If you could trade Luka, who's untradeable in the NBA? I would say Nikola Jokic, untradeable. You're not going to trade him. You're not going to trade SGA. You're not going to trade LeBron. It's a few players in the NBA that are untouchable. But rather than that, if Luka could get traded, anyone could be gone. Period. You could be gone the next day. That's just how it goes in the NBA. It's a business, man. They don't give a damn. You could be producing at the highest level, and they trade you for someone that hasn't even produced at your level, which is crazy to me. The Dallas Mavericks, they fucked up, and they're regretting this trade for sure. So let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think the Lakers won this trade? Do you guys think Dallas still won this trade? They just need to wait for Anthony Davis to get back healthy. But that's the issue. Always waiting for him to stay healthy, man. So, I don't know. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. It's your boy Trey Mace with Famous Mason Sports. And we out this piece, man.